Hi, I'm Brandon, back to do another TCAP commentary. This one is on Jeffrey Couture from the Petaluma Sting. Let's go.
Back at the house, another potential predator is on his way in.
Oh, another guy that brought a motorbike.
Rochelle, he's heading towards the back.
Hey!
Hello.
You made it. You look even better in person. Have a seat. I made some drinks. I made frozen lunch.
I really like this decoy. She's like, she's always super nice and friendly to the predators, but there's this like hint of sarcasm under everything she says. You know, like, I've got a surprise for you. Just everything she said, it's good, but it should raise alarms for the predators. Like, no one's just this kind of friendly. Something seems off about it, but of course these guys aren't thinking correctly and they just roll with it. But she's still a really good decoy.
You can pour you one.
Excellent.
Most of the suspected predators we meet claim they weren't doing anything wrong. But as you'll soon hear, this next man admits he has a problem.
Decided to bring the motorcycle.
Ooh, that's hot. Maybe we can go for a ride later.
You bet.
He's 34-year-old Jeffrey Couture, screen name Jeffy6. He's here to meet a girl he thinks is a 13-year-old virgin. Online, he said, "Are you thinking you might want to have sex with me?" Then he asks her if she's ever received oral sex. The decoy says nope, and he says, "Would you like me to?"
So what do you want to do?
What do you have in mind?
I asked you first.
It's just funny. He's just having this conversation with this girl. Not a care in the world, just completely oblivious to the fact that she's standing here in front of a bunch of computer monitors with a bunch of guys and security around. And look at, is that Ron Knight there? You can just tell his face is partially blocked, but you can just tell he's got a grin on his face. They're just like, you fool.
Thought you were supposed to be in the hot tub already.
Oh, I'm just getting dressed. I've got a surprise for you.
I guess I'm probably not the surprise you expected, am I?
You are exactly surprised.
Why don't you have a seat over there for me?
You're exactly what I was expecting.
I am?
Pretty much.
Then what?
Then, yeah, why come over? Like, if you expect this is going to be a sting and you're not only going to be exposed on national television, but go to prison, why would you go? Why would it be worth it? I could, like, actually, no, I can't say. I'm not even gonna say that, but you could argue, like, in the predator's mind, if they were able to do this act that they wanted to do with the decoy or with the underage person, there might be some people who are so predatory that they would think that just being able to do that would be worth going to prison for. There might be some people that are that predatory and that's stupid. But the thing is, if what they're expecting is that it's gonna be Chris Hansen and some kind of setup, they don't even get to do it. They're just gonna come there for no reason, get humiliated for decades to come, go to jail, be a registered sex offender, and they get nothing from it. So I can see, like, if they're like, maybe I could do it, and then further down the line I'll get arrested. You know, maybe weeks or months or years from now, maybe that would be worth the risk. But the thing is, if it's a sting, like, they're gonna not even get to do what they wanted to do. So, like, what would be the purpose? I can't even wrap my head around it. Like, some criminal acts, like robbing a convenience store, it's wrong, but I get it. Like, you want money and you don't want to work for it. So that's a way to get money. Like, I understand the base desire of it, but this is, like, just beyond stupid. Like, is it really worth it? Just the huge risk that you might be exposed? Like, these guys are stupid.
Where did you come anyway?
I don't know. Because I'm really stupid.
And for some reason, this guy, he just seems really friendly, really honest, really upfront. Doesn't come across as a liar, and he seems very likable.
Tell you, I spent a lot of time online in the last
And he's just unzipping his coat so he can get comfortable.
10 years
Yeah.
developing these stupid fantasies. And I actually went so far a few months ago as to delete my ideas, just get rid of it all.
You knew you had a problem.
I knew I had a problem.
It's almost like he had this explanation rehearsed in his head. He knows what he is. He knows it's a problem. He's thought he's going to get caught at some point, so he's like written out this thing and rehearsed it of how to explain how he got here. It's very weird. He doesn't act like a lot of the other predators. A lot of the other guys are super nervous. They deny everything. He's just very well spoken and friendly and has no problem admitting to what he's done.
And then the other day, I got back online.
Is this addiction? Is it loneliness? Is it something that you have tried to get help for in the past?
I haven't tried to get help. I've tried to deal with it myself.
Jeff says after a decade-long obsession and an attempt to change his ways, the lure was just too strong.
Yeah, and I believe it. They try to quit. They claim they'll never do it again, but the lure is too strong. They'll always do it. Even the guys that get caught on the show and go to jail, a lot of them get out and just do it again. They just can't help themselves.
That's really developed this stupid, irrational fantasy.
Meeting a 13-year-old girl.
Well, you know, 13 is actually way younger than I would ever be interested to be.
Then why did you come? If they're way younger than you ever be interested in, why are you here?
He says he'd really prefer 16 or 17-year-olds. Then
That's still bad. That's still very bad. I don't know I heard that the age of consent is 18 in California, so it's probably still illegal, but and what's the point of saying you prefer 16 or 17-year-olds if you're just going to go for the 13-year-olds anyway? Like, either way, it's pretty disgusting.
he seems to imply that he wanted to get caught.
You haven't asked, have I ever sought help? Maybe I just did. I fully expected that this was a sting.
But is there a part of you that really wishes there was this 13-year-old girl here
You know what?
and not me and the rest of this?
I don't know if there is. If there were really a 13-year-old girl who looked like your friend there, then I don't know.
Doesn't that contradict what you just said? He's like, I don't know if there's a part of me that really wants to do this. And then his very next statement is, well, maybe if she looked like your friend there. So basically, if he finds a 13-year-old that's attractive to him, he'll do it. But otherwise, no. I don't get it. I think this guy might seem friendly and pretty chill and upfront and everything, but he's still a predator.
Well, you're a good-looking guy. Presumably you could get dates.
Absolutely, I have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
Mm-hmm. She's a doctor.
A doctor.
Buddy, you have a girlfriend who is of age, and she's a doctor. You got it made. You're in a pretty good spot. Instead, he goes and does this.
How's that going to go over?
No, it's not going to go over well.
Did you bring any wine with you? Or
I did.
you did?
Mm-hmm.
For a 13-year-old girl. Condoms?
I intended to, and I was running late, and I didn't. I don't think I was going to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
But since he came to the house,
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
he finds out he'll be appearing on national television.
Well, that's...
And as friendly as this guy comes across as, after he was charged with this, he hired a private detective or something to harass the person that was from Perverted Justice, that was the decoy behind his chat. So obviously he's really not a good guy.
That's actually unexpected.
So you thought I was a police officer?
Yeah, I have no idea who you are.
Okay, what do you do now?
And as he leaves the backyard, something else he might find unexpected.
Hands up now! The cops have my hands pinned behind my back. How am I supposed to put them up?
He explains to the detective why chatting online became an addiction.
It was a fantasy, and it frustrated me that that fantasy wasn't reality.
But he says his attempt to stop didn't work, and that's how he ended up in custody.
It's like a drug. It was definitely an addiction. I fell back into it, and recently have had feelings of excitement about the idea of a young girl losing her innocence.
Yeah, man, that's pretty messed up. He's a pure predator. Not only does he just want to do this with a minor, but he actually gets off on the fact of a young girl losing her innocence. This guy is he's fucked in the head. Like, that's pretty horrible. And he just seems like such a friendly guy who's very straightforward and everything. He seems outwardly normal, but he is not.
The detective asks him about his computer.
Any pictures of sexually explicit pictures of children on it?
I might. I saved all the pictures that anyone sent me when I was chatting with them in the chat rooms.
And these would be pictures someone sent you?
Yes.
People you're chatting with at the time that were children?
Yes. I thought I might regret deleting them. I thought maybe, I might want to masturbate to them at some point.
I bet you he regrets not deleting them now.
In fact, police did find pictures on his computer. Now it's up to the district attorney to determine if he'll be charged with possession of child pornography. That's in addition to the charge that he and the other men face, attempted lewd or lascivious acts involving children. They've all pleaded not guilty.
Yeah, this guy was bad. And he didn't even really apologize for anything. Like, he didn't seem like he regretted it or he felt bad or he knew it was wrong. Like, yeah, he was upfront and admitted to everything and even kind of knew why, and he admitted he had a problem with it, but he never said, I shouldn't have done this, or I'm sorry for doing this, or I wish I hadn't have done it. He's just kind of like, yep, I'm caught. I'm going with it. I don't think he's the friendly guy that he tries to come across as. Well, anyways, that's it for Jeffrey Couture. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone next time.